Hey guys, so I was invited to be part of the Trick Your Kicks with Tulip challenge where you take tulip fabric markers and color on some shoes. So these are the tulip fabric markers. You can get them at Michael's, and I have 3 different sets, so there's lots of colors to choose from. And then I have these Imaginate tennis shoes, which are available exclusively from Michael's. So the first thing I did was I opened up all the packs and I actually colored on a test piece of paper because some of the markers looked like they were the same color when you look at the cap, but they're actually completely different. And then I just sketched out a little basic idea of what I wanted to do on this shoe, just to plan out the colors and the design. Then I started sketching onto the shoe with some pencil, and I tried to make sure my lines were really clean because I'm not going to be erasing these, and so you want to make sure to keep it clean and not have a bunch of lines anywhere. That's why we planned out the picture in advance. So I'm just doing a little mermaid girl, and I did the same design on both shoes, took out the laces, and then I started coloring. So I'm just using the pink marker to outline the skin. There isn't a really light color, so I decided to just leave her skin white and just do a bit of outlining and shading with the pink. And in the end, it actually looks like her skin is a light pink, so it worked out really well. So now I'm moving on to the face, and there was a lot of fine details in the face, and these are pretty fine point markers, but they actually also have an extra fine point version of these markers. I didn't know about it, but if you want to do really detailed stuff, I recommend you do get the extra fine point ones. And it turns out they also have an opaque white marker that would have been great for adding those highlights in the eyes. I just used some white paint because I didn't have those opaque markers, but if you're looking to do art similar to mine, I definitely recommend getting the fine tip markers and the opaque ones, because it'll help you out so much with your designs. I then added some stars to the sides as well as a few pink seashells just to give it a little more detail. And then for the rest of the design, I actually made it look like it's almost an extension of her hair. So it's just hair all over the shoe. Basically, that's the pattern I went with. I also added a nice big star on the back of the shoe. So now I'm coloring in her hair, and I used the light green just to plan out where I wanted the highlights to be, and then I colored it in with another teal marker and a blue marker. Now I'm taking my black marker and I'm outlining everything just to help define it a little bit more and to make it more crisp where one color ends and the next one starts. And that way I can also add some more detail to the hair by adding a few little strands here and there. And then now I took a blue marker and I'm coloring a stripy pattern all over the shoe. And like I mentioned, this is meant to kind of be her hair. It doesn't really flow into her existing hair, but it's the same design. So I colored in every second section with a blue marker, and then I filled in the in-between sections with the green marker. Then I went back over the light blue with a light green, and then I went over the green with a little bit of blue. And as you can see, I'm coloring the entire shoe except the tongue and the sole of the shoe. I just thought it'd be kind of cool to leave the tongue white. I was also considering coloring the laces, but I thought it looked really cool with a pop of white there. So after I added all the outlines, this is how it looks. These are my mermaid shoes. It was really fun to make, and it's just a nice relaxing project to do. So yeah, I had a good time making these. So if you want to get in on this challenge, be sure to pick up your shoes and fabric markers from Michael's, and then you can send a picture on Instagram using hashtag TrickYourKicks or hashtag BaileyJ to show me. If you want to see the other creative designs made by other YouTubers in this challenge, be sure to click the picture in the video and it'll take you to a playlist on the I Love to Create channel, and you can see all the awesome designs other people did. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.